Hey, it's Erik, number one best-selling author. Hey, it's Erik. Wait, let me do it again. Hey, it's number one best-selling author, Erik. Hey, it's number one best-selling author, motivational speaker, Equalman. Foot's just shoot up. Yeah. On today's Find An Equalman show, we talk about what the phrase "eating your own lunch" means and why you should start chowing down.
Can't stop me now. Can't stop me now. I'm just doing what I do. Won't stop doing what I do.
What these digital leaders I talk to mean by eating their own lunch is quite simple. It means if a product's gonna come to life, it might as well be you that destroys your old product or cannibalizes your old product. Someone's gonna come along and invent a new product, it might as well be you. Instead of sitting there going, we're making these millions and millions of dollars, don't disrupt that product. It's going, someone's gonna disrupt it, so it might as well be us. Let's go ahead and eat our own lunch. Not easy to do, but the best do it. A great example of this is the iPod. Originally making millions and millions of dollars for Apple, when they launched the iPhone, they knew, Steve Jobs knew, it was gonna cannibalize that product. So he was eating his own lunch. Because what he didn't want to have happen is someone else, a Samsung, a Nokia, to come out with an iPhone-like product that then beat their iPod. Another great example of this is Netflix. How did Netflix celebrate sending out their 1 billionth DVD? They actually closed down that product. That's right, they shuttered their #1 money producer at its peak because they could see where the world was moving to was streaming. In their internal meetings, they had discussions. We don't want to be the next Blockbuster. We need to disrupt ourselves right now. We need to eat our own lunch. And speaking of Blockbuster, even though they could see that the world was going to ship DVDs, they hesitated. And when you hesitate, you lose. They didn't eat their own lunch, and what happens? They no longer exist. Now, along those lines, someone else that hesitated to eat their own lunch was Kodak. They had a bunch of excuses when you talk to their executives about how do you reach in to a moving car engine when everything's going fantastic. It's not easy to reach in and remove that broken belt. But guess what? The greats figured it out. Netflix figured it out. Apple's figured it out. So you can do it. And what happened to Kodak? They became non-existent because they did not eat their own lunch. Specifically, the executives at Kodak could see that the world was moving towards digital photography, but they didn't make the hard decision to eat their own lunch, to cannibalize their millions and billions of dollars of revenue on this side to go down this new path and actually eat their own lunch. So again, it's not something that's easy to do. We've seen the Blockbusters and the Kodaks of the world just go down to zero when you don't make that hard decision. So for all of you out there, my hope is you're more along the lines of Apple and Netflix and eat your own lunch. Whether you're a small business or whether you're a Fortune 500 executive, you need to eat your own lunch. That's it for today's Finding Equalman show. My hope is you found these culinary concepts very helpful for your small or large business. Please subscribe below. And remember, it's not what we take from this world, it's what we leave behind. It is, sorry.
You're good.
So if you know in your heart there's a new product that is, wait, say. So how did Netflix celebrate sending out their 1 millionth? Nope, sorry, 1 billionth. But they didn't want to disrupt, they didn't want to eat their current lunch. They're making too much money. And also remember, I already did that.